Bay School of Fisheries is located at Purok Pag-asa, Barangay San Vicente, Gumaca, Quezon. It is composed of 1 principal, 2 and 3 head teachers, 9 teaching personnel from academic department, 8 from Tech Voc department, 6 from senior high school department, and 14 non-teaching personnel. Lamon Bay School of Fisheries has 454 students from junior high school and 180 students from senior high school with a total enrollment of 634 students.
This is our video presentation for the programs, projects, and activities of Lamon Bay School of Fisheries, aligned with the 7 banner programs of DepEd Quezon.
Aligned with the division's Project Shine, known as Holistic Instructions to Nurture Teaching Empowerment, is Lamon Bay School of Fisheries' own version, Project NETS, Nurturing and Enhancing Teacher Skills. Project NETS aims to enhance the skills of teachers in terms of teaching pedagogy and expertise through technical assistance and teaching observation done through the collaborative effort of the Principal 2, Dr. Aris S. Barago, Head Teacher 3 of Academic Department, Mr. Samson J. Barreto, Head Teacher 3 of TechBook Department, Mrs. Myra M. Baltan, OIC Head Teacher, Mrs. Dorothy Dirigencia, and Senior High School Coordinator, Mr. Frederick S. Green. The principal was able to conduct teaching observation through COT and technical assistance through post-conference after observation. Further, the principal was able to input and cite comments in a very positive way, which led the teachers to be more inspired and motivated. Furthermore, 100% of teachers were observed and given technical assistance. 10 LAC sessions were also conducted for the school year 2021 to 2022. Aligned with the division's Project Blaze, known as Building Learners' Authentic Zeal of Excellence, is Lamon Bay School of Fisheries Project Mapataas Pa, maximizing programs for students' performance achievement. Project Mapataas Pa aims to increase performance level of learners by at least 5% from the previous MPS through the conduct of remedial, enhancement, and reinforcement activities. This project contains different programs such as Project FB Live, Facebook Live Interactive Virtual Education, in which the discussion is done through online session where the students can stream and view the discussion. Project Laruka, learning activity relating online Kahoot, which can increase students' motivation to effective learning situation. Project PBA NBV, performance-based assessment, math video presentation, which enhance students' higher order thinking skills through problem solving. Last is the conducts of remedial to those students classified as at risk for dropping out. The impact can be observed to have increased from 68.75 for school year 2020 to 2021 to 73.36 for school year 2021 to 2022. Having an increase of 4.63% in MPS. This shows that the project achieved its objective, which is to increase performance level of learners by at least 5% from the previous MPS. This achievement cannot be made possible without the collaborative effort of the Principal 2, school heads, OIC school head, and concerned teachers. In line with the division's Project Spark, known as Systematic Platform for Academic Resource Kiosk, is the school-based adopted Project Shark, School's Haven for Academic Resource Kiosk. Lamon Bay School of Fisheries Project Shark aims to ensure availability of learning resources, which led to the improvement of educational outcomes in terms of increased literacy. In addition, the school was able to provide a learning resource center with a librarian who was able to provide digitized learning resources, conducted inventory and monitored the retrieval, distribution, and safekeeping of the learning resources. Also, the school, with the help of the local government unit, was able to deliver the learning materials to nearby barangays where the learners are residing. Lamon Bay School of Fisheries was able to provide 1:1 ratio in terms of distribution of learners' materials. Moreover, 100% provision of the needed printed and digitized learning materials were attained for the school year 2021 to 2022. Project Spotlight. LBSF's reading teachers have Project Drive, different reading intervention for validating engagement, which aims to increase engagement in reading, promote reading habit, and improve MPS in English and Filipino by 2%. The actions made were improvise accessible mini libraries in selected classrooms to create a conducive reading environment for students. Reading teachers were involved in creating materials such as comic books, storybooks, and flashcards made available for students to use during remediation, and administered one-on-one reading session with struggling readers. At the end of the school year, most students were able to demonstrate reading comprehension and apply it in their English and Filipino performance as evident with 2% increase in MPS. Charted with the division's Project GLOW, known as Getting the Learner's Outcomes More Worthwhile, is LPSF's Project ALON, assessing the learner's outcomes in the new normal. Project ALON aims to develop and practice different assessment tools in different subject areas to enhance teaching learning process and increase academic performance of students. Here are the localized assessment tools. Summative tests with SIP grade answer sheets to give immediate feedback and actions to the students' performance. Assessment through Kahoot to enhance students' motivation and engagement in class in the new normal. Assessment through teacher-made interactive ebook to help students who struggle with independent learning. And assessment through visiting and bringing vocational equipment and tools to students' home. The principal was able to monitor the validity and effectiveness of all assessment tools provided through the consolidated reports of MPS results comparative to the last year's result of MPS. Year 2019, when the school started its venture in cultivating research as a means to develop teaching strategies. 2 action research was completed and one of which was chosen as finalists in the division plenum. In 2021, 7 teachers completed their action research and was presented in the district plenum. Moreover, 1 was chosen as presenter in the division plenum and 2 were presented in the regional plenum. Furthermore, the action researches entitled Increasing Students' Performance and Engagement in Statistics and Probability Through Kahoot, Gamification and Enhancing the Performance and Skills of Asian Students During Distance Learning Through Project VEs. Video Effective Assessment for Skills Enhancement greatly contributed to the learning of senior high school students, which was reflected in its MPS. Aligned with the division's Project ELAW, Innovative Learning Through Alternative Voice is an adopted school-based Project Baklad, known as Balik-Aral Ka for Learning and Development, which aims to locate and identify out-of-school youth and dropout learners. Project Baklad's implementation is done through a series of child mapping to locate and identify the numbers of the target learner and attain its own objectives. Through Project Baklad, it is observable that there is an increasing number of enrollment. Data shown that the increase is 10% from the last school year 2022-2021 to the current school year 2021-2022, from 603 to 634 number enrolled students. It is done through the collaborative efforts of the teacher participating in the said project.
Lamon-based School of Fisheries, as one of the technical vocational schools in Quezon Province, continuously work in improving the performance of our head teachers and teachers. Likewise, the provision of technical assistance and necessary support were addressed to fill the gap in instruction, curriculum implementation, and evaluation. Reading and numeracy were also our main focus to improve the competencies of our students. Our school also conducted various action researches to address the gaps in instruction and utilize research outputs to address the gaps. We have also conducted child mapping activities to ensure that children come to school. These are the programs, projects, and activities of Lamon Bay School of Fisheries. We would like to thank the top management for their support. To our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Marlon Rañeses, and to all the personnel and teachers of Lamon Bay School of Fisheries.